I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today we're exploring Port Isabel, Texas. Port Isabel, if you haven't heard of it before, is right across the water from South Padre Island. So come along, let's explore this beautiful area.
Thanks.
And we're going to start at the Laguna Atascosa National Wildlife Refuge. This is just before you get into Port Isabel, and this is definitely a worthwhile one. Their visitor center has a real nice area where they actually have some of the animals like that, where you can see them, the different sizes of them. They do have ocelots in the area. There are some huge tortoise shells, but they have these called meal guys, and you'll see big mounds of scat on the road coming in, and it's from them. They were brought in from India. They're an invasive species, but they're in the area. We unfortunately didn't get a chance to see them, but there's a lot of birding. That area there was full of green jays and red-winged blackbirds.
I'm just loving it.
Yeah, the birds are incredible. Just down from there was a photo blind. So walked down through there and shot through the blind. You can see a green jay there in the water doing his daily bath.
That's right.
Those green jays are beautiful. Part of this is trails, part of it is drivable, and the trails are all real nicely paved. There's bridges, there's boardwalks.
I think you could do wheelchairs.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really, really a pretty set of trails. These that you saw there are all around the visitor center. This area is an overlook, and I like the sign to stay on the trail or in the viewing area to beware of gators, because there are gators here. One of the little hidden gems I didn't know about South Texas.
That's right.
It is very much like Central Florida.
This is one of the most beautiful parks that we've been in.
It really is. Now, in the town, I wanted to bring you this. It's Our Lady Star of the Sea. It is the Catholic church in the area, and I brought it just to show you what they have done with this. The stained glass windows are like portholes all up and down, and the front of the church with the giant seashell, it's really, really cool.
And it's beautiful. Yes,
it really is. Just a short couple of blocks from that was the Long Island Swing Bridge. And where those four pilings are, that middle part of the bridge swings out of the way. They have lots of warning that if the tides are overly active, don't cross it at your own risk. And everybody's going across it very, very cautiously and slowly. That video is sped up, by the way.
When it said swing, I thought it swang back and forth.
I did too at first, yeah. Now, this is the South Texas EcoTourism Center, and this facility, I don't know how long it's been there, but it looks to be very new, very modern, and it is got a lot of protected species of plants throughout it. This part is out along the road. It's an open garden. You can just stop and walk through. The entire area, there's no charge for admission. It is really, really amazing.
Yes, it is.
And it's not only places where you can walk around and see the native areas, there's wetlands, and it has a huge observation deck.
Yeah, you can see that from the road.
Yeah, that's what really caught our eye the first time we drove past. Did a little bit more research on it and made the stop. But the view out into the distance is amazing. You can see clear over to the buildings at SpaceX Starbase.
Yes, yeah.
It's
That'd be a great place to watch them.
yeah, it would. And another one of those great finds that is all free of charge. That is an area that is a map made into the concrete of the area. And we found a couple things on there we didn't know about that are probably going to be on another video coming
right.
soon. Now from there, in town, right on the water, is Pirates Landing. And Pirates Landing has eating establishments, drinking establishments, gift shops. It's just a little area right along the water. It's got a great dock and wharf there. Pull your boat up and come and enjoy lunch. It unfortunately is not pet friendly. So our idea of having lunch there didn't happen, but we still had fun walking around the outskirts of it.
And it does have amazing view of the bridge.
Absolutely. This is what the little town of Port Isabel looks like. It's a lot of little
Shops.
beach shops and all. This, I believe, has just opened, the Lighthouse Boutique Hotel and Cafe. And we stopped here for lunch and were even invited inside.
That's right.
So
With Maggie.
yes. And we had a caprese pizza that was fantastic.
It was.
And their fresh lemonade, fresh iced tea, great stop. Directly across the street from that and about a block away from Pirates Landing is the Port Isabel Lighthouse. And this is a great historic lighthouse, and it takes up a full city block right there. They made into a park. This is an original building. It has two of these big barrel cisterns on there. It's now the visitor center. And that lighthouse is a beautiful structure. It has just in the last few years been completely renovated, repainted, brought back to its former glory. And it lights up every night.
And you can go up in it.
That's right. It is a beautiful property, and it's nice to see a lighthouse like that being taken care of and maintained the way it does. And as spectacular as it is in the daytime, you have to see it at night.
That's right.
Perfect ending to a day in Port Isabel. So Cathy, what did you think about our day in Port Isabel?
I love it. This place is so neat.
It's a neat little beachy feeling town, and it is directly across the bridge that you saw in the footage there from South Padre Island. And if you thought South Padre Island across the bridge looked cool, watch for a video on that coming too.
That's right.
So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, watch for the dot that'll pop up here in the top right hand corner. Click on that, ring the notification bell, and that way you'll know when all of our videos come out. And if you enjoyed today's, be sure and leave us a thumbs up and like it.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.